It was just a typical Saturday morning for Bob Womack, who was in the middle of his favorite activity, riding a horse with a friend. While riding up a mountainous road, for an unknown reason, the horse spooked and began to violently buck. Womack was thrown into a tree, causing several injuries, including broken ribs. But even worse, his pelvis was broken in 2 places from being thrashed against the saddle. He was flown to a Spokane hospital for trauma surgery to repair a 5-inch gap left in his pelvis. Womack's son Gabriel was in California when this all happened and returned to Montana to help his dad during recovery. Gabriel says Bob has lost his mobility temporarily, but one thing he hasn't lost is his sense of humor.
The most upsetting thing to him was he's going to be missing hunting season. So that was the first thing that kind of ticked him off, and we're hoping that within 6 to 12 months he'll be able to get back up on a horse.
The trauma surgery was a success, and luckily Bob will walk again. The bad news is it will take at least 12 weeks of grueling rehabilitation. Womack was allowed to return to Missoula Friday after 4 days in Spokane, and is now recovering with friends and family. Gabriel says the amount of support from the community has been wonderful to see, and the GoFundMe page the family set up has raised almost $7,000 in only 8 days.
It's been pretty emotional in a good way, seeing just all these people from over the years that still remember him and express an impact that he had on their lives, and so that's been the most positive thing out of this.
In Missoula, Don Fisher, MTN News.